So the genesis of the spatial learning project at Glasgow University was that Glasgow University had discovered that it's one of my alma maters, and so therefore asked me to come up and look at all the interesting research and exciting projects that they had at Glasgow University, all of which I have to say were incredibly exciting, although maybe not for the Turner Kirk Trust. But in passing almost, I met a couple of fabulous researchers in the computer science department who had a way of teaching mathematics better, it seems, or it seemed, than it was currently being done. So they proposed, and we supported, a pilot project in Glasgow teaching young children spatial mathematical skills. And of course, we did the whole science thing where we have a group of children who actually got the intervention. We had a control group, and it was really quite a small intervention. It was only a few hours of teaching over the course of one term. And after that, the results showed that the children had a 20% improvement in their math skills. They also had, we showed that we had bigger improvements for girls than for boys, because of course girls don't necessarily get spatial play and spatial toys as much as boys did. So that, to me, seemed to be a big result, but that's not enough. That was a pilot project. We repeated the project the following year, some new children coming in, some who were repeats, so going from year 4 to year 5, a much larger cohort, and the results were the same again. In fact, bigger improvements in some cases. However, the important thing to get this off the ground is ensuring that all the stakeholders are involved in the process. So we involved the teachers very early on. They are really dedicated to their kids, but they're busy. And are they going to be able to support this? Do they want to support it? Are they just snowed under it with the current curriculum? We also wanted to involve government, because ultimately, for the Turner Kirk Trust, this isn't about 5,000 kids in Glasgow being a bit better at maths. The point is to come up with a technique, come up with a solution which can be rolled out across the whole of the country, whether or not that's Scotland or the rest of the UK. And of course, you have to design the solution in a way that fits the governmental requirements. And one of those is, sadly, has to be really cheap, because there isn't a huge amount of money to be spent on these things. And so we designed the program, designed the processes so that it was easy, or relatively easy, for the Scottish Government to say, yes, we like this, we want to support it, we want to roll this out and help children in Scotland and hopefully the rest of the UK to learn mathematics better.